Aw, warms your little heart. Hey guys, this is G from the F Word here to review the new Netflix original When We First Met, starring Adam DeVine and Alexandra Daddario. Now, When We First Met, very simple premise about a guy trying to get a girl to love him, but just told in a different way. We open up with Adam DeVine's character, Noah, who's madly in love with Alexandra Daddario's character, Avery, and he's at her engagement party, and she's talking about the night they first met, and he's reliving it in his mind how it happened at a Halloween party. But obviously she's marrying somebody else and he's crushed, gets drunk, and, now he's heartbroken. Avery's friend Carrie, who's a photographer, ends up taking him away because he pukes in the bathroom, all that stuff, to his buddy Zach. And he's kind of retelling the story of how they actually first met from his perspective and how he felt and how he ultimately got friend-zoned. Yes, friend-zoned. We all fear it. It happens to the best of us. And we do what we can when we're in that spot. But something strange ends up happening. He ends up getting into this photo booth, which is the same photo booth he went in the first night he met Daddario's character, and it ends up turning him into a time traveler. So kind of like think Groundhog Day, where he's reliving the first night they met, Halloween, and then 3 years later. And many different things happen between then and now. And every single time he tries to go through the Halloween night again, he does it in a different way. But you can't mess with the natural order of things, and obviously not everything goes according to plan, and sometimes the path that we are on is the one we were just meant to be. And that's pretty much the movie. So, cards on the table, I'm not a fan of Adam DeVine. I never have been. I don't know why. His brand of comedy, his brand of acting isn't my thing. But in this, I liked him in. For those of you who know Adam Sandler now, and he does his stupid voices and all that just nonsense that he does that's driving me up the wall, go back and look at movies like The Wedding Singer, even 50 First Dates. I mean, you go back to those ones, and it's almost like a reverse effect, whereas Adam DeVine was starting off doing the now brand of Adam Sandler comedy, and in this one, he kind of toned it back, or I felt he toned it back to giving us that old school Adam Sandler style that a guy that's your average dude, he's just funny and quirky in his own nature, and you just like him. And in this, I liked him. I could see past the other stuff I've seen him in where I didn't like him, and I was like, this is a good role for him. This is a role that, for me, changed my opinion of the actor. Alexandra Daddario was good in this, and all the other characters are fine, but I really, really liked Carrie. Carrie's character was awesome. Although she's just a supporting character, when she's in there, you just can't help but feed off her kind of sarcastic, negative energy, but it's still in a very realistic and grounded way. And I just liked her character a lot. So my biggest takeaway in terms of good things was definitely the characters in this. Again, this story you've seen a bunch of times before, so I can't really put that in either of the category because you've seen it before. It was done pretty well. So it's really tough to pinpoint a negative for this, because when I really break it down, it's a pretty by the numbers comedy, only elevated by the actors that are here and the characters that they play. And for these types of movies to work, you really need to feel for the characters. And I did. So I don't have too many negatives. In the opening, or how it started, because I had no idea about how this movie was going to go down. I didn't read any synopsis or anything. I just went into it. I almost felt like they were going to do a How I Met Your Mother type of thing. It was an interesting choice to go with the Groundhog Day kind of time traveling deal that they gave. This isn't a major spoiler. After I looked this thing up, it says it right in the synopsis for the movie. So a part of me was kind of hoping that they just stuck to the flashback and keep it a little bit more grounded. But at the same time, the time traveling thing and reliving specific moments, didn't hurt the film at all. Some of the stuff was cheesy. Some of it was cliche, but it's kind of par for the course with movies like this, romantic comedies. So overall, I enjoyed this movie. I thought it was a really nice movie. It's like Adam DeVine's 50 First Dates, really. They almost have the same brand of comedy, but I like that I finally found a movie that I can actually enjoy him in. And again, Carrie was awesome, and it was a really nice conclusion, and he did a really good job of showing us that he has grown in his journey and what he's gone through, and really being able to deliver a movie about us as people trying to find more than what we have, but maybe we got to take that step back and appreciate what we have first. And maybe that's the course of action that we have to go. We've all maybe had a missed opportunity on some things in life, but this kind of shows us that maybe we also need to think about the other person. Yeah, it may suck for us in the moment, but it's also the other person. And, changing the course of history could really negatively affect not just yourself, but the other person. And if you really care about somebody, you kind of let them go if that's the natural course of things. When we first met, have you seen it? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Let me know. Anyways, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you're following Entertain Facts on Instagram to get in our live show every Friday at 8 o'clock. We did a giveaway last week. Someone won a really cool F-word t-shirt, so we're really excited for him. He's going to send us a picture so we can share it with you. You can find me on Twitter at the F-wordsG, and you can always email us at the F-wordpodcast@gmail.com. That's my review. I'm G, and I'm out.